guys, and welcome back to the Virtual Reality Show, where we talk about any and all things related to virtual reality inside virtual reality. I'm your host, PHIA. Today, I have taken a trip inside of Neos VR to explore the HTC Vive Facial Tracker, and today I am also joined by my friend, Turk.
Hey, how's it going?
So I've gone ahead and imported my PHIA model into Neos with the help of some of my friends, and I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the facial tracking that we can do. So I can do some basic stuff like opening my mouth, and then I can also stick out my tongue like this, which is really fun. There's a lot of little things that you can do. My model is slightly scuffed, so when I smile, you can see that I get angry. Which is really funny. But there's a lot of different expressions that you can try out. All right, Turk, so tell me a little bit about how the face tracking actually works inside of Neos.
Okay, so the face tracking works in a couple different ways. First off, it uses the HTC's Sir Anapol driver so that it actually captures the pattern on your face. So if you're smiling, you go yee, or if you go angy, that's angy. But for Neos, what it does is that it's generalized to the point where it just ties to blend shapes essentially on your avatar. So while PHIA can get angy, it's just literally a blend shape on her face that's just changing, and it's matching her face. So what this does essentially is that you are actually getting a proper one-to-one, if you're actually doing a certain smile, you're doing a smile. But if you're doing a sad face, you're doing a sad face. So it works really well, and it's really simplified for folks who are avatar creators and just want to get right into the face tracking.
Wow, super interesting. It's really exciting to see this kind of tech become available so that we can actually have avatar interactions now with their mouths.
No, for sure. I've literally seen people blow up their cheeks and then they fly up.
Oh, that's so fun. Because in Neos, you can actually do a whole bunch of extra things that you can't in VR chat, right?
Yeah, completely. For example, you saw me poof earlier, I can just go poof and I'm back. But that's just something I set up. But the face tracking, you can make it completely automatic. So if somebody gets mad, you can see fire appear. Fury hath been engaged.
That's awesome.
Or if somebody gets sleepy and they close their eyes, they start having little sleep bubbles and then maybe they start dreaming or something. So it's ultimately up to your imagination what you want to do with it.
So the way I was actually able to get my PHIA model into Neos VR is that I set up in this video 52 facial blend shapes for a Vroid model. When I did that, I then went into Blender and I had my friend fix up some of the weight painting issues on the model and convert it to FBX, and then I was able to drag the model into Neos just through the regular screen. I was able to literally drag it in from my file explorer, and then I could set up the materials and then set up an option that was just for facial tracking, and now I'm able to be in Neos VR as PHIA. The facial tracker is opening up tons of possibilities when it comes to avatar interaction. Seeing somebody's subtle expressions on their face as you're talking to them really makes things feel more immersive and more special, because you're picking up on those little things that they would have that are unique to them. Hey Turk, will you come up here for a second?
Yeah, hi. You saw me?
Yes, I had a question for you, actually. So you, as a Neos user, get to interact with a lot of other Neos users that are actually using the HTC Facial Tracker like me right now. And I wanted to get what your thoughts were on those types of interactions that you're having.
It's sometimes a little bit hard to put into words because it's more of a feeling sometimes. Because the small interactions that you have with people sometimes in VR can be oh, they head patted me, or oh, they gave me a hug. But it's another level that you don't really expect sometimes when you're you're looking at somebody and they're just being super angy or blepping, I'm angy, but it's not angy. I'm just grr. But it adds another level to VR because off not VR can be the blending of reality and virtual. So it really does kind of blend that line and give you a really special feeling, because I can look at somebody and they're genuinely happy, I can see them smiling. Or if somebody's actually upset, I can actually see them upset. The other thing also is sometimes you can not even realize how people are in real life, and then you're oh wow, their face has been like this all the time. Where somebody you think is super serious, and all the time they're just they're literally about to burst out laughing. So it really does kind of redefine the standard for VR interactions as a whole.
The HTC Facial Tracker is just the start of facial tracking, since this year a whole bunch of new headsets are coming out, like the Deca Gear, for example, has face tracking built in, as well as the HP Reverb G2 Omnicept Edition. So it's really exciting to see more headsets having this kind of compatibility, but for right now, having the face tracker that you could plug into other headsets like the Valve Index or use a cord to hook it up to the Oculus Quest 2, for example, it's really opening up these types of possibilities for games like Neos, which is the main game that actually supports it right now. Okay, so now is my final verdict. Is the HTC Facial Tracker worth buying? My answer? Kind of. So the problem with it right now is that it has limited game compatibility. I've only been able to get it work in Neos VR, which is only one single game out of many different VR experiences that you can have. So if you already play Neos already, I think it would be a great addition to your arsenal of tools that you get to use to express yourself in here. However, buying the facial tracker if you don't play Neos seems kind of redundant and not really useful to you in this case scenario. I think we're gonna see a lot more headsets and a lot more games picking up this technology in the near future. So for now, I think it might be better to hold off and wait until you see some of the new tech coming out and having headsets that have it built in. I think it'll make it a lot more approachable and easier to use as more applications pick it up, and hopefully like VR chat.
The nice thing about the face tracker is like, it makes people want to come here and use it, you know?
Right, definitely. Anyways, I hope you guys appreciate my thoughts on the HTC Facial Tracker and just facial tracking in general. I really hope that we get to see more technology come out very soon, and I hope that you guys are just as excited as I am to see it. Anyways, if you guys want to check out more of my content, then make sure you hop over to my Twitch channel where I'll be streaming right after this video goes live. Also, consider joining my Patreon page where you can actually support me in making more videos just like this. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you Turk for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Special thanks to this one's Patreon members and virtual VIPs: Backsorn, Dutech, Klukule, Spormaller. Here we go.
Dunno.
You're about to get dominated. I am turning Dom today. How did that feel, huh? What is it like to get beat up by me? Are you ashamed yet?